great deal here apart from a lot of sort of nice nature. Today is a bit gloomy.
Well, it's the Point of Ayre lighthouse to start with.
There is a Point of Ayre lighthouse. There's lots of nice nature. There's lots of wildlife here. There is so much wildlife here that you can't enter the actual beach because there are these birds that they're trying to protect.
The Arctic tern.
If Arctic terns attack, you are too close. So
they're nesting on the beach.
They're nesting on the beach, and it's very nice that...
Oh, that's what these little houses things are.
Oh yeah, there's little houses where they're nesting. It's really nice that the Isle of Man sort of looked after its wildlife and its nature. There's loads of vans coming here because it is sort of the perfect place to get away from everyone. Van life is very easy on the island. We're not going to stay here for long. We're having a little mooch up here. It's very windy. And it's actually kind of cold. I'm wearing a scarf and it's July, which seems absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, we're going to move on from Point of Ayre and we're heading to Peel. You see there's a van over there in the distance, probably camping overnight. Point of Ayre is just kind of the perfect place to come and stealth camp because there's just these lots of little bits to stop on. For example, this person is just stopped there. No one's going to be annoyed that you're staying here because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's literally just barren land with heather around. People just come in to walk their dogs and it's really popular with motorhomes. There's more camper vans. There's some more vans here as well. We've got like 4.
How many?
Having
like
a little
5 or 6.
Camp out. We've just left Point of Ayre and this is our visibility on the road. This is mad.
Hottest day of the year.
In the UK this is supposed to be the hottest day of the year. Here it's awful. It's just getting worse and worse.
Oh, don't look at me. Begging you.
Shit, it's getting worse and worse.
I think we need to pull over and let you drive.
Oh my god, slow down. Can't see anything. Can't see anything at all. Oh. We're currently at Peel Castle, which is an 11th century Viking castle, but it was used for defence for hundreds of years after. This bit that I'm in currently is a 16th century officers' quarters, so it's sort of like one big ruin with lots of different rooms or little buildings. Peel Castle is actually on an island which is called St Patrick's Isle, and centuries ago they built a causeway to access the island, and this resulted in this unique man-made beach called Fenella Beach, and it's a stunning bay with clear blue water, but what makes it really unique are the thousands of bright pink scallop shells that have been washed up over the decades from fishmongers who were catching scallops and just discarding of the shells in the sea further up the coast. And yeah, they just wash up on this beach and it's totally pink and there's huge shells. It's really, really unique and it's definitely one of my favourite beaches on the island. And you've just got the castle overlooking it. It's super cool. It is pretty obvious to see why this was used for defence, because you can see so much of the sea from so many different angles. Because it's on this little island at the end of the Peel beach, it's just, you can see complete panoramic views of the sea. You can see Ireland across there on a clear day, you can see Scotland over there on a clear day. It's the perfect spot to attack. When you enter here, included with your ticket, you'll get this, which is a little information telephone kind of that tells you about each different point around the castle, and you literally just type in the number of the spot that you're on. Type in number 1, play, and it will start. It's quite quiet, you have to really listen to it like a phone. It's like you're on the phone to someone. telling you about the place.
I find view of Peel Town and Hymer.
It looks so old. This was once a living quarter, and yeah, it's really weird to think. Doesn't scream house, but looks more like a dungeon. Some people have done bits of graffiti on it. I think some of them are probably quite old. What's that say? It's 1900s graffiti. I'm not going down there. This is the cathedral, a 13th to 14th century cathedral. It's cornered off because it's a bit unstable, it could just fall. Oh, it's very skinny. Just like me. This was a prison, these
The first period, barrel vaulting, and that is prison.
It's so windy. I've just been trying to find a spot to talk to you where it's not crazy windy, and it's kind of difficult. We're right next to the Irish Sea. It's super windy. It's always windy here down at the Calf of Man. Well, we're not actually on the Calf of Man. The Calf of Man is this little island that we're opposite, and it's the southernmost point of the Isle of Man, and it's just so stunning. You've got panoramic views of the sea. But I've just been exploring, and I mean, we've come here so many times, but I've just found this little, I don't know what to call it. There's like a little pool with some jaggedy, cool rocks, but I love this place. It's where all the seals come to hang out. So we've just seen 5 seals all together just behind me in the sea, and they keep making noises every time I go away. They're very curious of humans, so they don't tend to just go away. They will hang around, and it's a bit calmer in the sea behind me because it's a bit of a cove, and yeah, it's just so nice walking around here. It's quite away from the 2 towns at the south of the island. We've got Point of Ayre and Port St Mary, and this is sort of like on its own little lump at the bottom of the Isle of Man. It's really fun for exploring. I love just walking around, seeing what you can find. It's so hard to escape this wind, but I don't mind. I'm happy here. I love it here. I can live here. Today all the seals have come to this bit, and they're just lurking in the shallows, laying down, bobbing about. It's just so nice seeing wildlife out and just in its natural habitat. It's not something like you don't really see seals in Kent, so it's just so nice seeing them bobbing about in their natural habitat. There's one over here that keeps bobbing out, and then there's some just around the corner that are just like laying down in the shallow water. Oh my god, we have just come to the sound. Dom is still in the van, but he's doing something. But I've popped down to the sound. I could hear seals as I was walking down, but I couldn't see any. This is the place where I always see seals normally, but not quite like this. I don't know if it's going to translate on the camera, but right in front of me is about 20 seals just laying. Can you see that? There's like 20 seals just laying there on that little rock down that, well, the big rock, I guess. Different colours, you've got cream